I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I get rejected on a daily basis, but hey, like SZA's song said in Far, if nobody wants you, you free. And if you deal with a lot of rejection, it's a good thing. Because if nobody wants you, you're free. Right? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Just Another Teen Life Crisis. I am your host, Kia Purse, aka Keo, aka Chris, and I just have one thing to say. How y'all living? No, but honestly, like, how are you all living? Because y'all know I'm nosy. I want to know how y'all are doing. I need to know if you're okay mentally, physically, romantically, spiritually, emotionally. Like, y'all know I'm nosy. I want to know. I want to be a part of y'all's lives and whatnot because it's important. And I treat y'all like family, and family looks out for one another. And if you haven't realized that now, what's wrong with you? No, honestly, like, really, what's wrong with you? Because right now, I'm not going to lie, I have been doing... This past week has been really okay. It really has. Like, I'm not going to lie, It's preview week for school. Like I said, I've been on spring break. And now I am trying to get back in the flow of school. I start back on Monday, but, like, it's whatever because I will not be in my hometown this weekend. I will be going to see my cousin / godbrother at his baby shower, and I am so happy. I am so excited. I do have to drive, a couple states away, but, like, I do not care. I will do anything for him and his girlfriend. I just love the both of them so much. I think they're both beautiful human beings, and they deserve the world, honestly. And on top of that, like, I just love seeing people happy, even though sometimes I'll be like, nah, they don't deserve it. But in this case, like, I am genuinely in a good place where I think, like, oh, people do deserve happiness in this world, and I love seeing the people around me that I love happy. And that's the only thing that really matters. If they're happy, I'm happy. And if I'm happy, hey, y'all ain't gotta worry about me, okay? No matter what hiatus I go on, no matter if you don't see me out on social media or if you don't see me in public, just know that I'm happy and I am working and improving myself and my state of mind. Okay, now I know you're probably wondering, like, what today's episode topic is, and I'm going to be very honest with you. We're going to be discussing Far by SZA because I was listening to the song earlier this week, and some things really hit for me. Like, in the beginning, when, like, she's talking to this guy, she's like, how do I deal with rejection? I've been dealing with a lot of rejection lately. And then he goes, that's great, because if nobody wants you, you're free. I mean, I've heard the song multiple times since it came out back in December with the rest of the album. But, like, I've been listening to it a lot more recently. And I've just been analyzing the hell out of this song. And I was really like, what does this mean to me in my personal life? Like, in all honesty, like, what will this mean for me? Like, what does this mean for me in my life now? And I really just want to, like, dive into that, especially, like, the beginning voice memo that she put in the song. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. That kind of makes sense. Like, if nobody wants you, you're free? Like, what does that really mean? Like, in all honesty, like, what does that mean? Okay, so, like, this is how, like, the chorus goes. She says, I'm done being used, done playing stupid, done faking cool. I don't want none of that shit, I don't want it. Done being screwed, done feeling clueless, that's how you do. I don't want none of that shit, got me running so far, like I don't recognize me. Far cause I let you define me. I'm far cause I don't trust nobody. far, stay far, so far. And honestly, of course, the song caters to like not wanting to be in a relationship, just wanting to be like more free, being like alone and understanding what like being alone is. And for me, I can kind of relate to this in a way because I'm not gonna lie. I know I said I wouldn't talk about this anymore, but in my relationship life, or now in my love life, I have been single for how long ago was July? 6 months? It's been 8 months now. And I I used to be a wreck. I was a wreck for 6 to 7 months. And of course, like sometimes I still get like a little upset, but it's not like my life is over. I want to be happy. I want to be with someone. Like I still have those ideas. And then sometimes like in my brain will make me think that I really do need to be with someone in order to be happy. And sometimes y'all should hate me for what words I'm about to say. Sometimes I would think about going back to exes and be like, hey, like, we should try this again. Even though, like, mentally, I don't want to go backwards. I want to go forward, but I'm too scared to go forward. And I feel like backwards is a safety net. And, like, I know that's not, like, a healthy mechanism or, like, a helping coping thing either. But honestly, that's just how I thought, like, what I needed. Like, I thought I needed to go backwards in order to go forward. But honestly, I don't want that. I don't want to do that anymore either because that's just like it's not it's not good for me mentally because I feel like if I do that, then everything that I have worked towards like in my future would have been for nothing. And even if an ex of mine could be like the potential one, I would rather figure that out like down the line, like years later, not like now when I'm trying to get my life together and trying to, finally find some ground and some soul searching moments. If that makes any sense. But like, I've been thinking, no, I'm not even gonna lie. I was at work today and I had a conversation with a coworker and I told him that this guy like really wants to hang out with me, wants to and by hang out I mean do some sexual conduct, some intimacy things. But I was like, yo, like he wants to, but I'm just like, nah, I feel like I'm good. And like he kept pushing me and pushed me to go do it and like, he was like, you should do it, you deserve it. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like I'm good. He was like, why not? He's cute. Like you should go for it. I'm like, no. It's not even like if he's cute or not. It depends on like, do I want to pursue something right now? Like this is the time like I'm getting rejected, but I'm not getting as rejected. But this guy actually like really wants me to be around and I'm just like but the thing is I'm starting to see like personally like when people want me, I don't want them, and when I want someone they don't want me, so I'm like rejecting the rejectors but also rejecting I'm blocking blessings because I want more. If that doesn't make any sense. How can I word that? I don't know. I guess I'm not fully like making things work in a way. But personally I was like, I don't want to pursue anything right now. I told like my coworker, I was like, I don't want to pursue anything with anyone right now. Like, I don't, I'm not in any mind, shape, or form for me to even try to want to pursue another relationship or pursue like any friends with benefits or whatever they want to do. Like, I don't mind like saying, hey, what's up? Or like trying to get to know people, but emotionally, I feel like I'm not ready for that because I have been through a lot in the past couple of years. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since I got out of high school, I've always been in a relationship. And now I'm just like, I'm 21 going on 22. I'm a human being in the most gender fluid world possible. And I want to not only explore options. I think this part is going back to like the episode where I was like, I'm talking about, oh, I have options. But it's not about exploring options, it's more about exploring myself. I want to take this time to explore who I am as a person. Even though, like, I know, for those who are saying, what do you mean you don't know who you are? I'm like, I know who I am, but I want to see what the mind of Keo at 21 going on 22 is and what I am really looking forward to for my future, especially. And right now, one of the things right now is my mind has been on school. I know, I've officially turned into one of those students. Like, today I printed out both of my syllabi for my introduction to poetry class and my intro to sociology class. And I started highlighting things. I'm like, who is this person? Because I will be honest, before, you would not catch me printing out no syllabus, and you would not catch me highlighting this, and you would not see me starting stuff for class when class don't start till next week. Like, I would not do any of this. Something's definitely wrong with me. But like, I think I finally found that love for learning that's like what I've been pushing up, what I've been pushing back, and putting everything else towards the front. But like now I'm starting to discover myself as like this student slash person who likes to learn, especially since like sociology is one of my favorite subjects in school. I mean, I've always loved sociology. That's why I passed it my senior year of high school. But I did fail it my first year of college because I was going through a lot of things mentally. And when I was mentally drained, I was mentally drained. I had just gotten out of the... Have I talked about this on the podcast yet? I don't think I have. Maybe I have. Have I? We'll talk about it real quick. I'll bring it up, but I think I'll go more in depth with those stories later. But I did go to the mental hospital for about a week and a half of 2021. And this was like in the middle of the semester. So it was like, oh, I'm doing good, but then like I come back and I'm just like mentally drained. I'm mentally over everything. I didn't even ask to drop out. I would just like, I would sign in for class, but not actually do class. Like, I would sit there and literally cry and literally not do anything because it's just like, I'm over it. But now it's just like, it's a total different lane. And I'm just willing to learn. But I know I'm getting off topic, so we're going to go back to like, you know, if nobody wants you, you're free. I'm like I'm very, very known for being like rejected because growing up a queer child in like a very predominantly white, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie about that. Very predominantly white area. Actually, let me rephrase that. As a black Puerto Rican queer child growing up in the middle of a predominantly white, gosh, predominantly white area, you're gonna get rejected a lot. No cap. Ew, I haven't said that in so long. No cap. Who am I? But we do what we have to do, and it's hard because I knew I got rejected for a couple of jobs, and that was like I think I applied. I remember I applied for the library 3 to 4 times. I did not get hired at all. Like they would hire like predominantly girls over me, and I was like, oh, I see how it is, but that's fine. I was like, I couldn't really get mad. I was always there anyway, so I was like, even if you don't hire me, I'm still gonna be here. We see each other. We good. Like, and then even being like relationship wise is like everybody around here is predominantly straight. Even from the ones that like to slide into my DMs and be like, hey, like, you want to hook up or something? But then I still get rejected because they're still like, nah, you're not my type, or like, nah, like, we can't do this no more. And it's just like, oh, that's okay. That's great. Or like, I don't know. It's a whole. It's a. If you know, you know. Like, you understand where I'm coming from. Is the situation I'm trying to say. But I'm starting to understand why they say if nobody wants you, you're free. Because like you're free, you're officially free to make your own decisions, your own choices, your own options, your own life. And it's honestly the most breathtaking thing. Like you don't have to worry about anybody else. I'm glad, like, shit. Reject me all you want because I am free to live my life and you don't have a say in it. Even if you think what I'm doing is bad for me, okay. Am I hurting someone? No. Am I hurting myself? No. Last time I checked, I am living my best life. Ain't no fucking back on you niggas. I'm sorry, you can't say that word if you're not black. But let's bleep that out. I can't bleep anything out on this. I don't know how yet. But it's just like it's the moment. I'm just glad that like I'm glad how everything turned out until now. Up to now, I should have said up to now, I'm glad how everything turned out because I'm very just I don't think I would change any of it. I don't think I would. Not one bit because I am like I said, I'm on 21 going on 22. I'm growing to be this adult who makes mistakes. I am growing into this person that is going to get rejected. Hell, I can get rejected from schools. I got rejected from FIT, Fashion Institute and Technology. I remember that and my heart was broken. That was the number one fashion college I wanted to go to and they rejected me and I was like, oh, okay. Like I think I cried because I was so excited to go there. But then I got accepted into Full Sail University and the College of Southern Maryland, which is a community college, but I didn't want to go there. I went to Full Sail and then I flunked out and I got accepted into College of Southern Maryland and now I'm doing better because The world goes round, and hell, if nobody wants you, you are free. You were not meant to be there. That. I'm starting to understand it. I'm starting to understand it a little bit more. If you get rejected, you're not supposed to be there. You are meant to do something else, somewhere else, with someone else. Did I say that right? I think I did. You're supposed to do something else, somewhere else, with someone else. And that, as Scissor's mama said at the end of Control, and that is what I know about Control. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I freaking like, not SZA making me understand like rejection. And I'm not mad at it. SZA made me understand a lot of things with this album. Should I do this more often? Should I just like dissect SZA songs and like retain them to my life? I would love that. But that should be a whole different podcast. If I gave somebody that idea, y'all better trademark me on that. Y'all better acknowledge me, pay me my dues, write me my check. You better do it for a check and write me my check because I gave you the title. Anyways, I didn't give you a title. I gave you a concept, but I still want that money. But anyways, that is my ideal on rejection, and that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, you guys, I hate to disappoint you, but that is going to be all for this week's episode. And I really hope you liked it, because maybe I should start diving into more SZA songs and relate them to my life, because I feel like that would be kind of a moment, kind of a page turner. But if you really did like this episode, I mean, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button. Hit the little heart. I don't know what streaming service you have to listen to the song, but if you like it, just, there are a lot more coming, and there are a lot more posted out there somewhere. I don't know where, but they're there. And I will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a beautiful week, and I will see you back right here on my desk next week. Okay. Mwah. Love you. Bye. SZA really said, fuck on your nigga for cardio? What? That sounds like a workout. I couldn't even do that if I wanted to. You better give me some food afterwards.